When it comes to fast pentatonic runs, we all look to none other than Eric Johnson. After today's video, you'll go from sounding like to this by learning and mastering the 3 steps to Eric Johnson's pentatonic. Before we get going, make sure that you have a firm grasp of the pentatonic scale in all 5 pentatonic positions. If you need a quick refresher, I'll link my video covering the entire pentatonic scale in the description below. To get there, you first need to master step 1. Everything today is going to be in the key of G major pentatonic / E minor pentatonic. All 3 steps are going to begin the same but end with a little bit more nuance and technique involved. We're starting right here in the first pentatonic shape, the classic. And we're starting off with this. And so all we're doing, we're starting on the E note here on the D string 14th fret, going down, down, up. We're economy picking this pattern right here. We got down, down on the 12 of the G, up, then down, up, down, up. Now this is where it gets interesting. On the way down, we're going to add in the 14th fret on the high E with the downstroke, up on 12, and then just walk all the way down the pentatonic scale shape. And we're going to end on the G note right there. Alright, I'm going to play it super slowly for you. Alright, that is step 1. You need to master that. Right, you can go ahead and start practicing that, or once you get it down, throw it into context of a solo, like. Right, and be aware on step 1 there, you can stop at any point. You don't, in context, have to go all the way down 6 strings. Right, you could do something as simple as. So I just did step 1, but I stopped at the G string, and then I just did a bend, the B string. Or you go like, they're doing a blues. Right, so you can have fun with that, but first start off slow, just walking up and down that pattern, making sure to economy pick that first little 2 notes there. And also keep in mind that this first little sequence, it's going to be used at the beginning of step 2 and step 3. Now let's go into step 2. Step 2 will sound like this. Alright, now this is the classic Eric Johnson 5-note kind of economy picked pentatonic run. Starting off the exact same. But now when we descend, we're going to go. We're going to be descending this 5-note pattern. So we're going, so I'm going 14, 12, 15, 12, then 14. That's our 5 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, we're going to restart the pattern on the B string 15th fret. With the downstroke as well. So what's going to end up happening, we're going to have down, up, and then down, followed by another down on the B string there. So if we add up the notes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Economy pick down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to economy pick down now to the G string 14th fret. Down, up, down, up, down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by down, up, down, up, down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and do the same thing with this pattern. You can. Right, you don't always have to do the whole run. Or you can if you want. Now in step 3, we take what we did in step 2 and move it across all 5 pentatonic positions. So we start off the exact same again. But now we're going to go. So we got 14, 12, 15, back to 14 on the 12 of the high, or sorry, back on the high E 14th fret. So you have 14, 12, 15, back to 14 on the high E. And that's that's 2 downs in a row. So you got down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. You're gonna want to practice that sequence right there. Right, we add the beginning to it. Actually, scratch that last note. Now we're going to position shift and do this. Right, so we're jumping back to what I call position 5 of the minor pentatonic, and we're going down, up, 12, 10, 12, 9, down, up. And then I use my middle finger. You can mess around with different fingerings, but I use middle finger. And then 12, 12 on the G. So 12 on the D, 12 on the G. So that's down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So we got up on the 9, down on the 12. So that second position right there sounds like this. And that's the pattern we're going to move throughout each position going forward. We can connect that with the beginning. Now we're going to move on to the next pentatonic position, starting on the G string. Right, it's the same pattern, but we're following the sequence of position 4 here, which is going to be 9, 7, 9, 7, 10, back to 9, 7, 10, 7. Picking is down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So everything connected so far. And lastly, we're going to go. We're jumping down another position, going 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 7, 5, 7, 5. That's down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And then I just end right here on the 3rd fret of the low E. So step 3 slowly sounds like this. So first you're going to want to get step 1 down. That sounds like this. Then move on to step 2. Remember, step 2 is introducing that iconic Eric Johnson 5-note pattern. Once you've got a good grasp of that, move on to step 3, which is... Now, the most important step is practice. I recommend you practice each step slowly and precisely, but put a timer on it. I say do 5 minutes each step. Even if you don't have it down yet, go 5 minutes, practice it very slowly, precisely as you can. After 5 minutes, move over to step 2, practice that slowly and precisely for 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes is up, move over to step 3 and do that for 5 minutes. What I recommend is grabbing your phone and setting a timer. Practice slowly going like this. And right when that alarm goes off, stop instantly, even if you're not done with the pattern, and then reset it like this. and move on to step 2. When the alarm goes off again, go back to 5 minutes, reset that, 5 minutes on the clock, and start step 3. Stop wherever you're at right when that alarm goes off and go back to step 1 for 5 minutes. I recommend you repeat this pattern 3 times. Going through each step for 5 minutes. As soon as the 5 minutes is up, switch over to the next step. And then once you're done with step 3, repeat that whole cycle. Go back to step 1. It's going to take about 45 minutes to do this, but if you want to master those Eric Johnson pentatonics as short amount of time as possible, I promise you, doing this every day, in a month you're going to be blazing these patterns up and down the fretboard. All right, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to do one last run through of step 1, step 2, and step 3, and I'll see you guys next time.